Hi everybody, this is Dane. Welcome back to my channel, Filipino Nurse Retires Home. Please comment, share, and subscribe, and thank you. And it's still July the 15th, so I have been making videos left and right just because sometimes I'm in the mood to do some vlogging, and I have a lot of subjects that I would like to share with you. Um, but I may have to space it out a little bit. But at times, there's days that I really just don't feel like talking. So today, for some reason, I do not know what I ate or what I have. This is the normal thing. So I'm not even, I didn't do not, I'm not under the influence at all. But I love talking to you right now. So today's topic is about myself. What are those necessities that I would like to have personally in the Philippines to make me live comfortably and really happy in the Philippines? For other people maybe it's complicated, but for me it is not. It's very simple actually. Number one, by the way, probably I had mentioned some stuff already in my previous videos about stuff that I can be redundant. But since not all people had watched my other old videos, now I'm trying to refresh your memory. And okay, number one is the safety. If the place is safe for me to stay and free of any terroristic attacks or anything like robbery and so on, and anything that would affect the safety of my husband and myself, that's my priority, and that makes me happy and comfortable. Number two, I have to have a nice home, okay? I do not like a home that has really something like with roof that is holy. So I have to have a home. It does not have to be American standard or Western standard. I have to have a roof with a little bit of insulation so that it would not be very hot. And then I have to have AC just in my room, air conditioning, and a nice ventilation and a fan over my ceiling when I go to sleep at night. I have to have a nice bed. And those are really cheap anyway. And another one is I would have to have a good washing machine. That would help me with washing my clothes. I do not have to do it manually, and I hate doing it manually, honestly. And I promise myself that I'm not gonna do it if I have to. And then I have to have a nice stove, okay? I do not have to have an oven, but I would like to have 4 burners, okay? Because what I have right now is only 2 burners in our bahay kubo, okay? And I have to have water, steady water flow, okay? So I have to have a pressure there. I do not like to go and fetch me some water from the well. It has to be diverted to the house, and I have to have a good plumbing in the house. A good bathroom would do. Okay, I would like to have a very clean bathroom, of course. I do not like a bathroom that is leaky, okay? You know what I mean? And anything that is wet. Because when I remember when I was smaller kid, our bathroom as well as our commode are connected to each other, but we do not have a lip there that can prevent the water from the shower going to the rest of the house. For me, I would like to have a nice bathroom. Another one that is really, really important, okay, very important, I might have to talk to you about more in detail, is about transportation, okay? I have to own me a vehicle. The reason for that, especially if I am in the island, when, because we live in the island, it is so remote. If you don't have a steady flow of traffic, there's not gonna be any tricycle, nor jeepneys or buses. So I live about 1 kilometer away from the main road. So meaning to say, I have to have my own car that is functional. I had an old car, but it died on me. So when I go back there this time, I'm planning to buy me a slightly used vehicle, very slightly used, okay, not a very used one, because the used one in the Philippines are really kind of beat up one, or it's not reliable. It might die on me again. So anyway, that's the main thing that I really have to make me really comfortable in living there. As to the transportation, if I live in the city, you can avail to taxis and buses and all the other kinds of transportations that are available there. But where I'm at, you're gonna be walking and catching the bus at the end of the 1 kilometer walk. And then sometimes when I go home late at night, oh my goodness, you're gonna have to use flashlight, and I have to walk on a dirt road. And it happened to me several times before that I really have to hurry to go back home before dark. If not, I'll be myself, okay? And I do not like to be on a motorcycle, the back of the motorcycle, because first of all, I do not like to stretch my legs over the motorcycle. And one time or several times that we got caught on a rain, heavy rain actually, and I was on the back of the motorcycle, and it scared me to death, okay, because we did not have any raincoat and I was drenched. And that was not a very good experience. I do not know if you have experienced that. I guess, and then I'm gonna have to have a nice garden, because I would love decorating my garden, and it becomes a part of my living quarters. And I like the growth. I would see new leaves pop, you know, flowers blossoming and fruits. I like those things, and it motivates me as an individual, and it motivates my brain function also. So otherwise, those are the main things that makes me happy. Another thing also that I have considered is the healthcare. I have to live near the city so that I can have access to good hospitals if in case we will have problem, you know. And it's part of this, like a sense of security on our parts, because we can never be sure. You will never be sure, okay? And to me, the area has to be quiet, okay? But not too quiet that I cannot see people. I have to have a little bit of stimulation also. I do not like any kind of noise. So where I'm at, where I live right now, it seems like it's almost there. I almost accomplished, except that I do not really have any transportation. I have to depend on my brother-in-law and my sister to pick me up every time, and I do not like to use them every time that I will have issue with my transportation. So the main thing that I really have to do this time is I have to accomplish is water system as well as the transportation, and otherwise the rest will come, and those are not too necessary. And I would like my husband to choose all the appliances. I told him to do that himself. Appliances, like we don't have anything like refrigerator, we don't have that, AC, and the washing machine, and the stove and oven. So otherwise, those are the things that I'm trying to share to you that will make me very comfortable and happy in the Philippines. Thank you. Bye-bye.